To Yo Soy Neighborhoods Fresno. Edna Collins here. We're back from the pandemic. My goodness, when's that whole thing going away? Well, we have someone in the neighborhood here. Her name is Marisela, and she has Alexandria's Angels Daycare. And I'm gonna let Marisela, I'll start again. I don't know why the Michaela, I almost became like my niece.
Oh, okay.
It's an M. Oh,
I thought it was a lady.
oh my goodness, I'm like, oh my God, why did you do that? Marcella, who was the other one that for some reason, but Michaela's on the, okay, Marcella. I apologize. Okay, you wanna do it again?
It's still going.
Oh
We're live.
Oh my God. Oh, sorry, I messed up. This is Marcella, and she's gonna talk to you about her daycare center.
Yes, hi, my name is Marisela Graves. I live in the Tower District. I've had my business for over 29 years. I love what I do. I offer non-traditional hours. I do from 6 weeks old all the way to 13 years old, and special needs disabled kids I've taken care of till they were like 20 years old. Uh, we have the preschool program, which I really, really enjoy. And I just started taking a course through UCLA Extension to get my teacher's associate, so that way I can continue doing TK, because in the future, you're gonna have to have that TK credentials to do TK.
We'll let them know you have that other credential you were sharing with me, CNA.
Oh yes, CNA. I've taken that when I was in high school at Scandinavian Middle School. I used to do private nursing. I took care of a lot of hospice patients, like in Madeira and stuff like that, which I really enjoyed, but I'm kind of sentimental, and so it wear it on my heart, pulled on my heartstrings, because a lot of them would pass away right away, like in 6 months or 3 months, and so I got out of that field because it was too much for me to handle at the time, seeing people pass away back to back. But I really enjoyed it. But I've taken that also and added that in my profession, so that helps me be able to take care of disabled children as well, as far as the nursing aspect of it, as far as like changing them and making sure they don't have bed sores and stuff like that. But I really, really, really enjoy what I do. I also do 7 days a week, 23 hours a day. I provide transportation to and from school. We have field trips for the children. We go to a lot of field trips. We just went to Chuck E. Cheese Monday and stuff like that. And I celebrate all the children's birthdays. We always have parties for the children or whatnot. That helps me, thank God, because it's hard to find good help. So she's really good. She's been in the industry for about maybe 40 years, longer than I have. She used to have a daycare of her own, and she retired from that. And I was so lucky to have her. Her name is Joy. So I thank Joy for helping me and being a good assistant. The kids love her. You know, sometimes she's too soft to the kids, they run over her or whatnot, but I really, really am so glad of my assistant as well.
Oh, that's nice. Now you said you have a 6-week-old
I have
baby.
a 6-week-old baby, and she has siblings, three, a sister and two brothers, and the mother works non-traditional hours as well, and stuff like that. She was a good baby, very good baby.
So when you say non-traditional, so I see a lot of people that have 2 jobs. So they have
Yes.
like a part-time and a full-time.
Some work full-time and they go to school in the evening at night. So sometimes I watch them when they go to school, and they have some I have one parent that works at the gym, and it's like 10 o'clock at night till like 7 o'clock in the morning. Then I have another parent works at a restaurant, so she'll come in at 6 and leave about 11 o'clock at night. Then I have another person.
So it sounds like you have bed places
Yes,
for them to sleep.
They own mat, they own bedding with their names on it. They own cubbies. They have their own cubbies and whatnot. And I provide nutritious meals for the children. We cook all our food from scratch. And I buy a lot of the food from like Whole Foods, or I go to the local farmers market in River Park.
So you try to do organic
Yes.
cooking. That's what it sounds
Yes,
like.
I try
to do vegan as well, or?
Not vegan, just organic, like
Just organic.
fruits and vegetables, the meats and stuff like that, organic meat. I get the meat from Costco or Sam's Club, organic, the chicken and the beef and stuff like that. I try to incorporate nutritious meals for the children, and I also have filtered water for the children as well. I have to live it every 2 weeks.
So how much notice does somebody have to give you to get involved with helping them maintain babysitting or care for the children?
They can give me like a week notice or even 3 days sometimes, but as long as they have their packet filled out and they have the immunization records or whatnot, and they have their schedule.
Okay, so they have to have their immunization.
The children immunizations and
Right.
a packet that they fill out.
Oh, you have a packet that you give them.
They bring it back, keep it in their files.
Okay, do you take that over the line? Do you have an email?
Yes, I do have an email.
Okay, why don't you give them your phone number and email?
Yes. My phone number is 559-547-6975. My email is paige, PAIGE, 1891 @gmail.com. And I'm located in the Tower District off of McKinney. I've been there 22 years. I've been in business 29 years.
Does now, do you have a limitation of how many people you can take?
I can have 14 at one time. I'm large, but I never overlap because all the different schedules are various schedules. Like some might work 3 days, and some might work 5 days, but 3 during the week and 2 on the weekend.
Okay. So you would, with those type of flexible hours that you have, you would be able to take care of someone overnight if
Yes,
they're.
I've done that. I've also done foster care for 2 years for 2 different clients as
Oh, really?
well. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Don't you have to take care of the foster children, you have to have a certificate for that
Yeah,
too?
no, I didn't have to have a certificate. I had to get background checked and all that.
Oh, okay.
And the agency, one was through an agency and one was through the county, 2 separate cases. And as long as you get your house be inspected, been approved, you have to get your house inspected, get approved, your background check, all that, everything clears.
So the county has approved her
And the agencies, one of the agencies.
and the agency,
Uh-huh.
okay.
But I don't do foster care no more, I used to.
Oh, okay.
Done that.
Yeah, but that's why I was wondering, it's difficult because there's
You
a
have
lot
to
of.
take it to mediation. The dad or the mom, they might be separated, so somebody should go 4 times a week to let them visit with their parents. I've done that, I did that for a whole year. I had to go every day for like Monday to Thursday.
Where they have the secured visitation.
Supervised visitation. I enjoy that pretty much. I really did.
You're a people person.
Yeah, I'm a people. Well, I love helping people and helping the kids, and the kids were so. And then nurturing them, getting them a good footing in life, and stuff like that. And then give the parent that she get herself together when got her therapy and all that, and got the kids back. The other parent I took care of, the auntie adopted it, so I kept it for about a year. But the other parent got herself together and all that. So she worked at the county too. The parent, she got her job back. So.
Wow, you're really doing a great job.
I love what I do. Before I even was in the industry, I used to work at corporate, and I used to take care of my sister kids, and I would keep them on the weekends, take them out of town, take them to the movies, take them to the art museum. We had a museum downtown,
Right.
and the zoo. I will always do that before I even had my daughter. My daughter's 30, so I've been taking care of children for years. In my early 20s.
Yeah, so you have a lot of experience.
Oh, yes.
To go through all of that.
Oh, yeah. I take a lot of classes. I'm taking a class right now for the associates to UCLA Extension. I'm in that class.
What is it? What kind of a class is it?
It's for to get your teacher's permit to take care of TK.
Oh, wow.
Because
So you'll be able to do like a nursery school or a preschool?
Well, I already do that already, teach and all that, but in the future, near future, you're gonna have to be required to have that TK, or the kids will be at TK at regular school.
So tell them how the industry has changed, because
Oh,
when I
yes.
was a mother.
The industry has changed so drastically, and so many rules. Even you have an infant, it's called safe sleep. You have to write down every 15 minutes when the child's sleeping, however they, turning. So you write down what they're doing every 15 minutes while they're resting. There's a lot to it now. Lot of.
Well, give us an overview of some of the new laws, because I wouldn't know,
Well,
being a grandmother age and taking a
one of
grandchild.
them is the safe sleep. Let me see. One of them is that you have to like I'm a home daycare. But so you can't like just have any jobs. Everybody gotta be inspected. You gotta have your TB test. And now it's a TB test, but now you have to have the DTaP and the MMR now. They used to require that. You have to get a copy of your immunization now. And a lot of people, you know, maybe in the 50s or 40s, you know, it's elderly people that's doing childcare, you know. So they can't get their immunization.
Right.
So you have to get the Tdap and the MMR. Some people don't want to get that. So they told me the health department said you can get, it's called a titer test. You can get a titer test. So you don't have to do the DTaP or the MMR. And so that, you know, so I just found that. So it's so many changes in the industry. And then, and also in our industry where childcare providers are getting paid very, very low wages. You know, some people at McDonald's, Chick-fil-A getting $23, $25 an hour. When you break down our pay, it's like maybe $2.50 an hour. We get like $30, $40 a day when you break it down. That's not, when you work in 12 hours or 13 hours a day, it's no money.
That's per person?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
That's nothing. That's why I've been fighting with the union, local 521 CCPU, fighting for true cost of care for providers. Because one thing about our industry, a lot of us are educated, we got a lot of experience in this, we love what we do, we have passion for it. We're not here for the money, but we need money to sustain, to keep the doors open, to pay the bills, to provide transportation. Like I provide transportation, my parents can't afford it. I take it out of my paycheck for the transportation, the wear and tear on the car, the tags and all that.
Well, I mean, anywhere you go in this city, you're gonna spend $10 a gas.
Yes,
no matter what.
Yes. And so I do this because I love what I do and I like to see the children grow and succeed. I have kids that went off to the army, went off to college, married.
Oh, they come over and you're their second mom.
Yes, and they come check on me and I seen them in the store one time and I was like, Miss Moxie, you know. And she said her son, he went to the army, he's a sergeant, and they got a home, they got a baby, they out of state somewhere, but, you know, and the little boy at the time, he was autistic. And, I mean, for him to flourish like that,
that's wonderful.
Heart, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a blessing. I had one child that had a lot of problems in school. He was autistic too. He had problems with the teacher, writing crazy letters to the teacher, you know. And he succeeded, he's doing wonderful, and I'm just so glad that I had some help in that, and a lot of parents.
You had the magic touch.
Yeah, I thank God. Because I try to mimic every child. Every child's different, you know. Sometimes parents say, oh, my child not potty trained and not going to bathroom. Everybody's different. There's nothing wrong with your child. Everybody's different. Don't think your child has any, you know, health or mental problems or whatnot. And it just warmed my heart to say, yes. You know, I did do a good job, you know, when I see the parents out and about and say, oh, thank you so much, you helped my child. You know, it's really rewarding. Right. And it's rewarding to the Lord, you know, that he sees it's a passion of mine. Because right. It's not for the money.
Right. Obviously not.
You have to get a lot of education. I'm always doing hours for education, taking this. I took the teacher's permit, all these classes for years.
It changed drastically because way in the 70s, they didn't have all those rules and regulations. People could use their home and build up a fence, and then they had a daycare.
Yeah, you have to keep everything clean. You have to, you know, have everything working, accessible in your home. Now you have to have filter water. I've always had filter water anyway. You know, in the pools, if you have a pool, you have to have your pool gated and all that and stuff, because I know it was an incident I heard in the Bay Area, they forgot the child drowned in the pool. But it's changed the daycare industry. And what's hurting us in our industry right now, the schools, they're offering like after school program now. They're offering summer camps, winter camps, Christmas, and stuff, Thanksgiving. They do that so that way the parents can keep the kids there instead of coming to us. They keep us out of the, you know, the financial income. So it's hurt a lot of providers.
So when did that change in the school system? Oh,
the last couple of years. And you compete with churches. A lot of churches open up their doors for daycare and stuff like that. But really, it's hurting a lot of providers. Right now is the TK, because they were paying the provider the money for the TK. Now, hey, we're getting free TK, so they're taking them to school. And a lot of providers lost 8 kids or 5 kids to the TK system. So it's really hurting our industry, that's
So
why.
that's important to have that TK.
Yes, and I wish the state and the schools, they always send a literature home to the parents. They don't say you have an option. You have an option, they'll go to a center and home daycare or here. They just say, TK at school are offering this like it's mandatory. The way they're wording it, they write it, and they think that they have to. And I tell the parent, no, I do it here. The same thing, I have kids that go to.
So it's confusing the way they've done the
And
application.
the parents don't know, they think they have to go, and I educate my kids. And I see the stuff they bring with them from Head Start, because I have a child from Head Start.
Well, the Head Start here in Fresno area is pretty bad. They don't have anybody doing all the things they're supposed to.
Yeah, because they come back with some scribbling on the paper. I'm like, well, it's age appropriate, I guess, but we do letter tracing and all that, numbers, not like.
Oh, so you actually take time and show them how
Yes,
to write?
we teach them manners. We have a sign. I'm smart. I am beautiful. I am loved. I'm important.
Wow.
And I iterate that to the children. Let them know you are somebody. You could do and be anything you want to be in this world. I say, don't let nobody ever tell you that you're nothing, because you're special. You are somebody.
That's right.
And it's very important that you tell children that, because you got society knocking down their self-esteem. A lot of times kids go through a lot at home. They go through a lot at school, peer pressure. So I tell my kids, you are somebody. I call them princesses, kings, and queens.
Oh, wow. You're doing a great job, because that's really their psyche. That's and you're right, with all this negativity around us.
And every time I pick my kids up, I always say, hi, how are you? I wish I was in the back seat, and I make sure you got the seatbelts on, because how was your day today? Did you have a good day?
So they learn to have a conversation with you.
Yes, a conversation, and any concerns that I need to know. There's something happened at school, they can open up to me. Was anybody bullying you and all that? And let them know you are important, and I'm here to listen. How was your day? Oh, it's good. When I dropped them off to school, you have a blessed day now. Have a good day, okay?
Yeah.
And I wait till they get in the gate, walk in the cafeteria, then I meet,
And that's a wonderful thing. I mean, especially now when, we don't have a choice. Two people have to work in the home.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Three, it seemed like, because the teenagers, they be having jobs and stuff like that, because the economy is so wrecked up.
Right.
It's reckless, and it's just, you can't keep up. You think, oh, I got this bill paid, then the water done went up, the PG done jumped up again.
Well, you sound like me last week. Every 2 days it was paying a bill.
Yeah.
That's right. And everybody in town is going through the same thing.
Everybody.
But I would say you need to use this lady's skills. If you have to have that second job overnight, we didn't have that before.
And I used to, when my daughter was little, I relied on care, because I had to work nights, weekends.
Right.
So, and that's before I went into the industry. And all that, so when I put up mine, I did the nights and the weekends, because I had to go out of town, because I was in corporate. I had to go out of town for the day or the weekend. So it was, my mom would pick her up afterward, but the lady had her in the daytime. And it was so blessing that I had that, and it was a home daycare, a nurturing environment, small, not too big, not overwhelming for the child, Right. So I was really blessed.
Yeah, no, that's a great thing that you do, because I know they didn't have overnight. They just kept them very short hours, 4 or 5 hours at a time, and that was it.
Like school or something, like 2 shifts or whatnot. I was gonna say where I'm giving the kids a party, but I went to Chuck E. Cheese, and I went on a field trip Monday. They had the boo baskets and popcorn. Not popcorn, cotton candy, and the little treat deal. And I bought all my kids one for Halloween, and they were so ecstatic.
Yeah, something they didn't get before.
Yeah, and it's something little. Kids, you don't have to do a lot. Just let them know, I'm here, I care.
Attention.
Yeah, attention. And I'm listening. And you are important. You are special.
Well, I think that everyone that has moms, dads, we have single dads too, and they're doing it full time too, and they're working 2 jobs. Check her out. Give them your name and number again.
Yes, my name is Marisela Graves. I'm in the Tower District. My phone number is 559-547-6975. My email is paige1891@gmail.com. I work 7 days a week, 23 hours a day. Give me a call, and I'll be here to service you.
Alexandria's Angels Daycare.
Quality care.
That is number one care. I would say organic food. I mean, if they're autistic,
A gated play yard.
Oh my
secured
goodness.
nice play yard.
And she has all the certificates.
Mhm.
So give her a call. You need her help.
I'm here to service you.
Thank you for watching Yo Soy Neighborhoods Fresno. So he'll give you that